sometimes the lights make that kind of sound.
Yeah. Alright, so here we are, Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're in the Denmark, Discover Denmark, the new updated bush trip, and we're on leg number 3 here, so it should be 36 minutes. We're going from the Hans Christian Andersen Airport to Esbjerg. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but we're gonna get this one going here. We made a very smooth landing over at the airport, so we're gonna see what we can do about this next trip. So we started over here, we went over the long bridge, saw a castle over here, and landed here. So we're basically going to be doing this leg right here. We got our son with us, and we're also going to try something else out. We got, maybe, we'll see. It'll be a surprise. So it looks like 3 knots at 274. I think that's like a northwest wind. So here we go.
On 24 runway.
Yes, sir. Alright, so let's see where we're at here. If we go out, let's go ahead and move all these maps. Let's go out.
We got far away.
Oops, I don't want to pitch up. Alright, do we have enough clearance to take off is the question.
Get a bit far.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, we'll zoom back up. I think we got enough to go here. Let's see how we're doing on fuel. We're doing good on fuel. So we're going to take off here. So let's read the first one before we do so. So 2 minutes, 24 seconds. So after, once again, taking to the sky, head southwest. Pretty much just barely off to the right. To Morud, a city surrounded by lush forest and fields. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take off here. We got a caution. We'll go ahead and set our wind. I like option 2. And we'll take off once we release the brake.
Yeah. Like,
Yes, sir.
maybe only want to the air from you. I think I'll try control.
I got it, buddy.
Okay.
Alright, so we're lifting off here. We're going to header 249.
We're bouncing a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, buddy. Not sure why we're pitching down. But we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. We got a nice header. We got somebody in the sky there. So 2 minutes, 24 seconds. We're gonna head to a town with some lush forest.
Guys, these are some little good.
They are, buddy. Alright, and we'll bring up the VFR map here. So we're doing good. We're going to be just above this dot here. So we're going to be going just a little bit off to our right here.
I not see the plate on this map anymore.
I know. It's not shown on this one.
It's
But
like,
we can see it on this one.
yeah. Just like the yellow plate that we couldn't see it on that one.
Yep, you can't see it on this. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, we could just see it on the inside of the map.
Yeah, so once again, taking to the sky, head northwest to Mulrod, a city surrounded by lush forests and fields. So here's the city down here. Very nice. We're going to kind of control and go out here. We can tilt the camera, zoom in, take a look at that city, and then we'll go back to the airport here and go back in. So as we restart here, we got header 279, so we're going to bank a little bit to the right here, start going back up this way, a little more westward bound. And once we get the heading all straightened out, there we go. And pitch the nose down. I don't know why it's going so far up. There we go. So 15.9 nautical miles to the west lies Middelfart, a city located on the narrowest part of the Little Belt, the strait between the Jutland Peninsula and the island of Funen. So we're basically heading right into here. So we're going to be coming up to this river and just basically clipping that. So let's see. How we're looking here. I think we're looking pretty good. Yeah, we can see the river right here. So basically just going straight out. And possibly a slight bend over this way, right over the road. Go out. But I think that's pretty much the city right over there. Got some farmland, do a little 360. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And here's the road here that if we look at the VFR map, we should be just banking our turn right over there. And we'll probably have to go in the plane right now, because I feel like we're getting a little bit off course. Getting a little tilted. And we'll check the nav log here. So 7 minutes, 42 seconds. I think we're a little bit of ahead of schedule. But the next one, we're going to be going to heading 264 at 4 minutes 7 seconds, and so you'll shortly reach the industrial city of Cotting, known for its shipbuilding facilities. So yeah, so here we are over at the town. I do think that we are ahead of schedule here. Or maybe not. The point of interest. Let's go ahead and go back into the plane here and see how we're looking on the VFR map. So I think we're going to be turning a little bit up this way. So point of interest number 11 will lie right up above here. So I think it's this town right up there. So we're still not quite there. So 742 still seems to be about right. That wasn't the town. We'll pitch down once again. We're going to take the drone. We'll go out and we'll fly up here. So I think the town is right up here. So beautiful view. We got the plane out that way. We'll take a trip out. This is where we're going. So this is number 2. So it's a city located on the narrowest part of the Little Belt. So that's the narrow part. So I guess this is Little Belt, and it's a city located on the narrowest part of it, the strait between Jutland Peninsula and the island of Ferren. So there's the island. So that is the town right up here. So once we get up there, we'll start our point of interest number 12, and we'll go ahead and fly back to the plane, go back in it. So we're going to be changing to heading 264. And on our VFR map, it'll be right up there, right in the middle of the island. So we can go ahead and restart this. We'll start the timer. We'll change our heading to 264. Our heading is right over here. We're a little bit low on our route. We should be probably like right up there. If that's alright. So now we got heading 264, 263, not too bad. And we're going to be going for how long? About 4 minutes 7 seconds. And you'll shortly reach the industrial city known for its shipping facilities. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map here. So it's going to be pretty much right at the end of the water over here. So let's go ahead. We'll go out again. Oh, so when we hit the drone, it's when we like just skyrocket over to the right. Hitting a little bit of turbulence. So there's the town right up there. And we'll see. So one, how many is this? So it's only 6 parts. We're on the 3rd one. And we're about halfway there. So the next one that we're looking at is 25 nautical miles further down. We're going to adjust our heading to 250, so we're going to be going southwest to the oldest city in both Denmark and all of Scandinavia. So the city of Rube. If you know how to pronounce it, leave it in the comments. Is it Roubaix? I don't know. But yeah, so once again here, this is Middelfart, ladies and gentlemen. Been enjoying this flight, this update on Microsoft 2020. So this is an old shipping town. So very nice landscape here in Denmark. Yeah, buddy.
I don't know where it comes after the T-R-A. I make the word train. Is it L or I?
It's an I.
I.
Yeah.
I'm making the word robot train game.
Nice. Alright, so here we are again. We're ahead of schedule because, I don't know, we're flying into the wind, surprisingly, but we're going to go ahead, restart, readjust our heading over here to 250 as we go to the oldest city in Denmark. So there we are, 250. Let's look at the navigation. We're going to pass an airport to our left and kind of split the water is right over there. So I think we're actually, that's probably the water. We're probably going to be heading that way, but we'll kind of keep this heading. I'm comparing the VFR map down to our Garmin.
There is robot train game.
Yeah.
Okay, by this one.
I don't know. Click on it.
It says get.
Click on it. Yes. Alright, so there's the airport over there to our left. We're going to want to maintain this heading over here. Yeah, there's that little seahorse looking. There's the road, which is this road, I think, possibly. Yeah. So we're doing pretty good. I think eventually we're going to be making a little bit of a left-hand turn to get back onto 250 for the header. But just wanted to get a little more outside of this airport for EKVD. Go ahead and adjust our heading back to 250. So how long were we going for? 12 minutes, and we only went 2. Airport should be coming up. On our left-hand side. That's Echo Kilo Victor. I don't know what D is. But point of interest is this town right here. Not sure what Gorno is. Started drifting again. So adjust our heading back to 250. Where do we stand here? So we're a little high. So on our map here, we should be coming up to the tail of this water right here. I think that's the water. Doing good. And then the next body of water, next sort of like focal point, will be this stream or river right there. So I think we're doing good. We're going to be coming across the water. I think we're heading in the right direction here. Go ahead and go out of the plane here. So we got Big Rooster behind us. We see you. Good morning from the east coast of the U.S. I guess it's evening for you. We're sitting here going to Roubaix. I don't know how you pronounce this one. But let's see what we're looking at here. So we're not doing too bad. We're running parallel to this river here off to our right. We're trying to utilize the Garmin 1000. See how you're doing. You're catching up. Oh wow, you're flying low at 7,000 or 734 feet. A lot of country here, a lot of farmland. Yeah, I'm hoping to transition into the jets. I did do a practice one. I didn't record it, but I actually did a landing just using the instruments here. So we did a VFR landing. We just kind of kept an eye on the altitude here. Or speed and RPMs, and use this to find the runway. VOR, did I not say it right? Oop. So it looks like here we're coming in a little bit low on the flight plan. So if we can find this lake right here. Oh, we should be alright. No, we're like right on it. Is that it? No. Not quite. ILS landings are nice, yes. Oh, maybe that is the water. That is the little lake. Right there below us. There's one, there's two. So we're right there. So this is Gorno. Should be coming up right here. Nice, it's actually on our GPS. So I don't know what that is. Get ready to cross over the water. So that's Gorno on the Garmin. How are we doing on time here? So 11 minutes in. But we've been running ahead of schedule. And we're gonna bank to the right just a little bit. So the oldest city in Denmark and all of Scandinavia is this town right up there. So once we cross over this part of the water, we're going to head up over this lake. We're going to go ahead, restart the timer, and go men at the sea. So 15.3 nautical miles to the northwest at heading 303. Northwest of Rub, you arrive at Men at the Sea, a sculpture of 4 giant seated men looking out over the water at Denmark, southwest coast. Alright, so we're passing there. There's the oldest city in Denmark. go out, we can spin around. So there's the oldest city in Denmark. That's the city of Rue. So we'll adjust our heading here. We're supposed to be going over that. So we're a little high, or a little low. But we're coming up to the water basically right here. And we're gonna cut across. So we're looking at 7 minutes approximately. Whoop, a little bit of turbulence. Just go ahead and go out of the plane. We got Big Rooster still trailing behind us. We're checking you out. So 4 statues. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be on the far end here. Alright, so the map, the VFR map has our line going just about up here. So still getting a little bit of turbulence. We're gonna go in for a little closer look. See if we can find these 4 statues. I'm not sure if it's going to be on this side of the pond or the next. And our VFR map has us going inland about up here. So we're reducing our throttle as to not overstress the engine. Oh wow, surprisingly that it's not on Wiki. I'm thinking that they would have something there with it being the oldest city. So don't see the statues there. We'll go out of the plane. Spin our camera around. Oops. Yeah, so we're going to be flying up to here. All the way across the water. There's Big Rooster. We'll spin back up and around. Go back into the plane. I've just been figuring out how to use the drone. So as we get a little closer, we'll take the drone out and see if we can see what the statues look like. I'm pretty psyched about that. Alright, so we're a little closer now. Let's go ahead and go out of the plane and zoom up and see if we can find these statues. Hey, you always seem to be like closer than you think. Hey, we're way out there. So on the VFR map, we're looking at right around there. I don't see him yet. Oop, there we go. So are we in here? Where are we at? So we're going to be restarting this, and we're going to be going to heading 64. We got to watch out for that building. We're cutting it close. So we're coming up like right over there. The road is off to the right. So the building snuck up on us. We didn't see the 4 giant men seated over the water. Here we are. Oh, I guess number 6, so 2.5. We're looking for the airport. I didn't know we were landing already. So let's go out here. We got the road. We got an airport EKEB that we're gonna pass. See if we can see that one. I think it's going to be off to the right. But we're going to be landing at... Oh, EKEB. We are landing at EKEB. Alright, so that's that one. So we're coming up there. Let's see what we got. We see the airport. We're gonna go ahead and just introduce some flaps here. If we turn, we should be able to see it. There's the runway. How are we doing on the speed? We're at 87, 88. We're gonna reduce this, introduce some extra flap. We see Big Rooster in the distance. Are you going in for the other side of the runway? Are we gonna have a head-on collision here on the runway? Alright, we're doing good on the speed. We're just on the top of the white arc. coming in for a nice smooth landing, I believe, on runway number 8. Go ahead and cut our throttle. A little bit of a sideways, turning the rudder to the right. We went ahead, made our landing here. Ah, nice. Yeah, no worries. Do the tour. I see you up there. I'm gonna go ahead and start the next one here. I don't think you're too far behind, or I guess you're ahead. So RA, yeah, we'll get this one going. So let's go ahead and read off the first one here. So after leaving this airport, fly east northeast for 12 nautical miles. It's going to be about 5.5 minutes, and you'll pass over Klungling. I can't pronounce any of these names. Beautiful nature preserve, that I can pronounce. So here we are. Let's move this VFR map over. We're going to be basically flying straight out at heading 73. So we're going to make sure our flaps are fully extended. We'll take off if we release the parking brake. And I see Big Rooster ahead, so we're going to be playing catch up with you, I guess. As we approach 70 knots, we're going to lift off here. And adjust our heading to 73. We're going to start the timer up. And take off. So I think this is the fourth leg of this Discover Denmark. It's an estimated flight time of 25 minutes. I think after this one we're gonna do some breakfast. So we got time for 2 today. And then we'll get ready for our day. So we're flying just under this lake here off to our right. We can collapse that. We got a warning here. We're going to reduce our throttle. And get rid of that. So just that Y, we're going to be on the left-hand side. And let's see, we were going for how long? About 5 minutes, so we got about 4 minutes left. Right now, current local time is 7:58, so we are going to be keeping an eye on there, as opposed to having to keep opening and closing that nav log. So am I ahead of you or behind you on the flight? Are you on like leg number 5? Because I think I'm on 4. Yeah, there's the split in the river. So you're ahead. All right, cool. which one are you doing next? Oh, so I'm ahead. So we're looking good here. There's that little split in the Y. If we look at our VFR map, we're basically right there. And then we're going to be coming just north of that dot right there. That's our next little visual point. And we're looking at point of interest 14. So a nature preserve will be off to our right. Pretty much just past this group of lakes right there. Let's go ahead and exit the plane. I lost you. I don't see you. We're going to be going right up into that. Alright, so we're going to restart the timer here. So we got the nature preserve. Should be right there. Oops. Let's go ahead and go out of the plane. So this is the nature preserve all right here. We'll restart the timer here. We'll collapse that, collapse that. So header number 9, header number 39. So we're going to be going to the right here. We basically got to split the river between those lakes, and we're going to continue in a northeasterly heading. And in 11.7 nautical miles, you'll be treated to a grand aerial view of the world-renowned Lego house. Nice, we're driving by a Lego house.
Oh, what is made of Lego?
I don't know.
And look, I see Percy.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. All the other engines are excited to drive on me, but they're locked.
Yeah.
We need to try to unlock them with new paths.
Nice.
I think when I get all my Thomas facts on new engine.
Yeah.
Down.
Yep. So I don't see point of interest on the VFR map here. But we are crossing through there. We're gonna go down below these two lakes over here. And then up through these is the next thing to do. And then we're gonna go just south of that river. What are you doing, buddy?
I just hit the house.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, I just have to pick up.
So we're gonna be landing at EKRA. This is EKVA. There's EKRA. So we got a little bit of ways to go. Got about 2 minutes left on this one. We're coming up through the lakes. I think that's these. Should see another river right up here. How do you zoom out on the Garmin? Pan? Is that it? Nope. Oh boy. I think we're screwing it up. There we go. We got it. And now I think we're... Alright, we're way off course because we're messing with the Garmin. So we're going to get back on track here. So there's the river. Oh, is that the airport? Or that's one of the airports, not the airport that we actually have to go to. But we're going to be a little bit off track here. So we're going to be going just up above the airport here, EKVA. We can get back on track without losing too much time. Oh, looks like there's another one. Yeah, another airport up ahead. I was gonna say. Oh, port of interest 15. So the Lego house. Should be like right here. Yeah, right off of that airport. So Lego house was somewhere right there. So we'll go ahead, collapse that one, restart, and and go, and we're going to change our heading to 96 as we pass over the top of the airport here for EKBA. Oh no, your computer crashed. That sucks. So I think that's the river winding into this body of water here. So we're going to be going right for that. We got a grass airstrip on this one. First time for Denmark. So one, turn right and fly just under 14 nautical miles to the stunning city of Vijay, located at the head of that. So we're going to another city. Don't know how to pronounce any of these. So we're going to fly just under this part of the lake here, coming up to another another stream. So at about heading 96, and we're right on point here. So I think that's it right up there. Yeah, so the big body of water is that. So we're basically just going to split this. Does that make sense on the map? We don't want to go in, we want to go out. Yeah, so we're going to be going like right up there, so we're definitely right on track here. Keeping an eye on the altitude, keeping an eye on our levelness, and speed is doing good, so we're looking good. And then we're going to be going a little bit north, and we're going to be landing over at EKRA. Can we zoom in? Nope. Alright, so coming up here on the water, a little bit of turbulence, wind, we are flying with it, so hopefully we'll be ahead of schedule here, because we got, after this one, another 7 minutes to the airport. We're looking at, it's just going to be along the road, so no lights to help us out here. We're going to have to rely on the VFR map. So we're going to cross the tip of that stream, and then it's going to be just beyond this body of water there is what we're going to be looking for here. So it's just going to be just underneath here. And it's right along a road. as we get closer, we'll see that. Wow, lots of turbulence on this one. So we got a bridge up ahead over here. I think we can go ahead and restart this. So the airport should be about 7 minutes or 7 miles out. Or no, 14 miles, 7 minutes. I had that right. And we're going to adjust our heading to 70 here. There is a road. Up that way. Alright, there's the split. So we're going to be looking for that lake up here. Hey, buddy.
Look, we're in the dark channel.
There you
And
are.
it's nighttime.
Nice. That's very neat, bud.
Yeah. Look, will you press this button? Watch.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You turned the lights on.
Yeah, it's a button.
Yeah.
And I, wait. Look,
Yeah.
all the toys. The rest of the engines are still off.
Yeah. Alright, so that is this river here. So once we cross to the top of that, we're going to start our heading to be a little more at 70 degrees. Go ahead, start making our turn here. I wonder if that's the lake up there that we're going towards. So there is EKRA. I don't know which direction the runway Yeah, I don't know which way the runway goes, so we might have to do a flyby. But it looks like I really do think that this body of water is this one that we're looking at up there. So that would place the airport somewhere around there. Should be like right around here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, reduce the flap, try to slow down a little bit. This is what the airport looks like. Probably this area. We're down a little low. Take a look at the map. So there's the airport here. Should be straight ahead. You would think I would have visual contact on it by now. Alright, so we're going to do a flyby. We're going to bank to the right. See if we can find the airport. Looking off to the side. Make a turn. Yeah, I think that's the runway right here, or maybe not. So where are we? So according to this, we're pretty much right over it. So we flew like right over the airport. And I didn't see it. gonna do a fly around again. So there's a road. Definitely don't need this one. Alright, so I think that's the grass runway, right? Coming up. I think it's this. Wow, that is a short... Is that the runway? Alright, so that is it. Yeah, so it's going that way. Alright, so we're gonna fly out. And see if we can come in for a landing. Doing good on the speed. Alright, but we're looking at... Alright, so we're going to fly out here. We're going to use those windmills and that road as our guide. So, I got this one. So this one definitely was a little tricky, but I think we got it. So we're going to do a hard bank here. Try to pick this road up going the opposite direction. There is the runway. So we got one more flap that we can do. So full flaps deployed. Pretty much engines cut. There's the runway number. Whoa, pulling up. So we overshot the runway a little bit. Alright, but we made the landing. Boom. Done, ladies and gentlemen. So tough runway to find, but we got it. So appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. So how many, well, first, before we go, how many more legs do we have to go here? Oh yeah, and Big Rooster, if you are still here, I uploaded a bush trip.
A bush trip?
Yes.
Wow.
Called Route 1. So we're flying from the Keys, the Florida Keys, all the way up to Maine. So we got that one in the bag. But for now, we're doing Denmark. And yeah, so we did 1 and 2 yesterday. We did 3 and 4 today. We got 5 and 6 to do. We'll probably do that tomorrow morning. So appreciate you tuning in and hope everybody has a good day. So we'll see you later.